So you guys know I've got the big brake kit set up on the Civic Type R. I've got the Project Mu FS6. It's a forged 6-piston caliper with this setup has the 380mm rotor and it's huge, like barely any clearance, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to measure for brakes. So if you guys go on like Paragon Brakes website or Endless USA, you can find brake fitment guides such as this. And when you print it on paper, make sure you're printing it in 100% scale or 1:1. And to verify it, all you need to do is use a ruler. And like right here, it says 78mm. Just measure from there to there. Make sure it's 78, just to be sure that it did print in exactly 1:1 scale. Then you're just gonna cut it out, okay? All right, we put the hub ring in, right? So this is 64.1mm. And so now it's gonna match up to the hub here. And this one's kind of pointless. This is a 370mm. It is not gonna fit. It's gonna hit the barrel. Let's try the 355mm. And if you put some tape on it, it'll become more rigid. It's close. That's probably too close for comfort. It's like resting right on the barrel. Got the cutout for the 343mm rotor. And this one fits no problem. So yeah, what I've learned is 355 is too big. I need something under 355, like maybe 350 at most to 343. So I need 345 to 350mm rotor. And a 6-piston caliper fits fine. I probably will go 4-piston caliper, and it's fine because the 4-piston is going to be smaller than a 6-piston caliper. But yeah, now I know exactly how it'll fit and how it'll look inside. So that's all there is to it for measuring which brake will clear your wheels. If it's really close, like the 355, I mean, that's most likely the caliper, right? So if you're bold, I mean, you can sand down that corner for some clearance. So if you wanted to go larger rotors, or you can just gamble and hope that it fits, right? But looking at this template, it's going to be a millimeter or so too big. So basically this is what it's gonna look like. Your hub right here, and it's gonna stick out here. So imagine this caliper is out here, and this is the entire caliper for the big brake kit. If this corner is rubbing right here, which would be like this corner, you would have to shave down all the way across until it cleared. Since the aftermarket big brake kit calipers are usually forged aluminum, they're not gonna rust, you don't have to worry about that. But you will have to worry about the expansion and contraction of the metal when you're on track, if you're going really hot sessions and your brake heats up. You don't know if it's gonna rub the wheel once it expands. But day-to-day driving, you're gonna be fine with like a millimeter or two clearance. They recommend like a little over 2mm of clearance. So yeah, if you decide to go with this 355mm rotor, so let's say you decided to go with a 355mm rotor, you can center and tape it and get an idea of how much bigger it's gonna be from your stock brake. So this rotor will basically be all the way out here, and the caliper is going to be just like that.